Recording in progress.
Hi everyone. Today we will start the test. One complicated problem I just want to share with you. A company manufacturing ice cream sells it in 500-gram packs. Periodically, a sample is taken to check whether on the average each pack contains 500 grams. So for this purpose, a sample of 15 packs is taken and sample mean weight is found to be 460 grams with standard deviation of 40 grams. Does the mean weight of packets differ significantly from the intended weight of 500 grams? So first of all, we will create hypothesis, and what would be our hypothesis? That would be our null hypothesis. Null hypothesis, that is mu will be equal to, that would be 500. As per null hypothesis, we are saying there is no significant difference, right? Whatever is the sample and the total population. But alternate hypothesis said, we can say here, alternate hypothesis said mu is not equal to 500. We would say it's not equal to 500 grams. That means there is significant difference. Whatever is the ice cream weight and what actually those are the samples we are filling, that is not same, is not equal to 500 grams. Ultimately, what we have to do, simply we will put this formula x bar, this is x bar minus mu divided by s under root n. What do you understand by x bar? X bar means we are talking about mu. This is the sample mean and what is the value of this? 15 pack 460 grams. 460 grams. Next we come to the mu. What is the population mean? That is understood. That would be 500 grams because we are filling 500 grams ice cream in each and every pack. S stands for standard deviation. S stands for standard deviation. So standard deviation means there is standard deviation is 40. Already given in question. And if we talk about N means total sample. Total sample is we have taken 50. We will put all the values in this formula. 460, 500, you can see both these values. 40 means this is standard deviation and this is the under root n 15. Now finally, when we have to solve 840 divided by 10.34 and this is our final value of the T plus. Then this is the calculated value. Now we will find out degree of freedom. Degree of freedom means a simple formula of degree of freedom n minus 1. So n is 50 minus 1, ultimately degree of freedom, that would be 40. And I'm sure in the next coming up videos, I'm going to deliver a session on what is degree of freedom. There's a lot of queries I have received from my viewers. They said, I'm kindly prepare a video on degree of freedom. And definitely I'm going to prepare degree of freedom in my next scheduled videos. Then is critical value of T. We have find out what is the critical value or we can call it table value at 5% alpha for 14 degree of freedom in a two-tailed test is plus minus 2.145. This answer would also be minus because that would be minus 40 and that would be minus 3.46. So plus minus we are going to ignoring sign because that is the direction. Only we will consider numbers. So which one value is greater than? This is stable value and this one is 2.145 stable value, 3.86 are calculated value. So in our case, calculated value is greater than stable value. But how you have reached on this point, how we can check this stable value. So let me, interpretation I will come later. You can see here, degree of freedom in our case is 14, right? Degree of freedom is 14 and 5% level of confidence interval where it is 2 point, this is the point, 2.145. Let me, once again, I just want to show you How would you check this? You can 14 is our this the vertical line shows the degree of freedom, right? Degree of freedom, and these are the two tails. You can see here this row and this row showing reflecting one tail, right? So we have to, because two tails, so 14, and that is two tail at the 5% confidence interval level, and this row is reflecting, this is, you can see, this row reflecting two tails at 5% confidence interval. So here is value of 2.145. So in that way, same value we had put it here, 2.145. Now, how we can interpret a result? Calculated value is greater than critical value, that is 3.86, greater than 2.145. So null hypothesis is rejected and alternate hypothesis is accepted. That means null hypothesis says there is no significant difference, right, for the sample mean and the actual and the population. But yes, there is significant difference in between sample mean and your population mean. So that means the alternate hypothesis is accepted. So I hope this video will be helpful to you, how we are going to calculate t-test or t-distribution. So with the help of this particular example, you can solve number of problems. So stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you.